everybody. Pump the brakes way too early. College football top 5 best teams in your eyes. Who do you think are the top 5 best teams right now?
It's gonna be controversial. This is still early, people, so don't grill me too hard in the comments over this. I'm taking Ole Miss.
Ooh, at
Um,
one?
no, this isn't in no order. This is in no
No
order.
order, no
No
order,
order. No
everybody, no
order.
order. Okay.
Ohio State,
Hmm.
Notre Dame,
Hmm.
Miami,
Ooh, okay.
and FSU.
Florida State. Okay,
They
you got
got
two
a
Florida teams in
ton.
there.
They got so many transfers through the offseason. They took a lot of transfers from Bama. They took a lot of transfers from everybody.
Hmm.
I think FSU is going to be good. Miami was good last year. They had a couple mistakes that they should have fixed. Because I really thought Miami was going to end up undefeated playing against FSU at the end of the year. Didn't end up happening, but I think FSU is still going to be strong. And Notre
Yeah.
Dame's my sleeper team this year. I think I've
Hmm.
got some belief in the Fighting Irish on this year. But Ole Miss, they
Oh,
look incredible. Like just the talent that
yeah.
they have. If they don't get it done, that's on them. This is your best
Yeah.
year in a long time. And
Hmm.
Ohio State just all like they locked and loaded. They
Yeah.
lost some good pieces, but they lost. Still think the best prospect in the draft. But oh well. I think they're still gonna be solid.
Yeah. For sure. I like your selections. A couple of picks, a little spicy, having Miami in there. I mean, you never know, though. It's like we said, way too early. We'll have to wait and see. That Miami team might show up and show out this season. But my top 5 right here, I've got in order. I've got Georgia at 1.
Ooh.
Number 2, I've got Ohio State. Number 3, I've got Texas. Number 4, I've got Oregon. And number 5, I've got Ole Miss. So we've got 2 of the same. We've got Ohio State and Ole Miss. So I'm a big believer in Ole Miss, everybody. Starting off with them first. Jackson Dart is legit. One of the best dual threat quarterbacks in next year's class. I think he's going to deliver under Lane Kiffin's offense. And that defense is heavily underrated. So I think they'll definitely make some noise next year and be in consideration for being a top 5 team. Number 4, Oregon. I love their team. They've got a solid defense upcoming next year. Bo Nix leaving. We'll see what they do at the quarterback position and see how their offense flourishes. But I think they'll have one of the best teams in the country next year. Texas. Arch Manning. Offense. He's going to have to wait another year because Quinn Ewers is coming back.
Yeah, he is.
So, Quinn Ewers, this will be your last ride. I'm interested to see how you do. That defense, we'll see how they show up, but I've got high expectations for this Longhorn squad again this year.
I wonder where he's gonna go in the draft.
Quinn Ewers,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. He's got first round ability if he plays um, up to his ability. I mean, I don't know, man. It's really tough to tell because he's going to be a little bit older by the time he declares. Um, but I would say probably middle to the end of the round 1. It all depends on how he does this year.
Will we see Archie Manning play this year?
No, Arch will have to wait another year
Okay.
unless he decides to transfer. But he'll probably take over the year after Ewers leaves.
I was curious. I'm like, I wonder if Archie's gonna be a cowboy. You just wait and see.
That would be something, wouldn't it? But number 2, I've got Ohio State. Everybody, they have got such high expectations with Harbaugh leaving, McCarthy out of town. They finally got the boys that cannot get over the hump with. They out the building, so you ain't got to worry about them no more. So Ohio State's been the little brother the last few years. They haven't been able to beat Big Brother. But now you have the chance to knock them off. And I think this year, Ryan Day, he's got everybody in the building believing that they can do it. And if he doesn't get it done this year, best believe he's getting fired because he had a lot of expectations last year.
100%.
Getting Ole Miss's star running back Quinshawn Judkins was a huge addition. So they've got all the talent in the world to be a top 5 team this year, and I think they will be a top 5 team. And number 1, we've got the Georgia Bulldogs, everybody. So their defense every single season is legit. I mean, you can't question the defense. And you got Carson Beck ramping up the offense. So I think Kirby Smart will have them boys ready to be another top 5 squad this upcoming year.
Don't forget they did lose their star running back.
That is true, but they always lock and load with talent on offense, man. Seems like every year we talk about them Bulldogs losing some pieces, but they come back in stride.
I will have to see how it goes. I'm not high on the Bulldogs this year. We'll see.
Really?
Not really. I will see.
Yeah, I noticed. They weren't in your top 5, but we'll have to wait and see where they finish.
No, I think they're the top 10 team, but top 5.
Hey,
We'll have to see.
little honorable mention to my Big Orange, UT, Tennessee, go Vols, baby. I know Nico is definitely going to be a Heisman candidate this year. I'm ready to, and excited to watch him play. But I think they'll probably be like a top 10 French team. I won't say top 5, but I'm going to have to wait and see how they play.
So you had them super high last year.
I did, and Joe Milton hampered my expectations and crumbly defeated myself with that because we did not go as far as I wanted us to.
No, it's okay. At least you don't have to play like even. I have to play like nine ranked teams next year.
No. Yeah, Florida's got it rough, man. I'm sorry.
Hardest schedule in college football.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I'm here for it. I'm glad y'all got to go through a little rough patch. But
hey, you're gonna beat us this year. Trust me. It's in Neyland.
Yeah,
you're gonna beat us.
It is in Neyland, so we've got that on our side. Whenever we go to the swamp, we usually lose, unfortunately. It's two insane environments, what I might add real quick, though, because the swamp, extremely tough to play in. And Neyland Stadium, extremely tough. That crowd gets livid, and they get going. They're very passionate. SEC football, it's hard to beat that, man. I mean, you got Death Valley, LSU. You got the 12th man, Texas A&M, Aggies. I mean, SEC football, home field advantage is real, everybody. But go ahead and transition